Hi, I'm Tyler Wilkinson. I'm the real estate broker who leads one of the best real estate firms in southern Wisconsin. We help people buy and sell homes, commercial buildings, land, and rental properties. Now, you know real estate agents help you write an offer to purchase, but you may be asking, what is in an offer to purchase? This video overviews the strategy and the main topics in an offer to purchase. Stick around to the end for a tip that not many real estate agents know about how to perhaps negotiate a better deal for yourself. First, you need to know the right mindset when it comes to an offer to purchase. An offer to purchase is where you, the buyer, write the terms on which you want to buy this property. A good real estate agent writes the offer for your benefit and to protect you on the terms you want. A seller can always reject or counter your offer. But that said, this offer is your chance to write the terms you want. Now, the main topics in an offer to purchase are the purchase price, the closing date, the earnest money, the inspection contingency, the appraisal contingency, clean title contingency, and the financing contingency. Let's cover each one of those. Purchase price. The seller lists the purchase price or makes an asking price, but you can offer as much as you feel comfortable to pay. You do not have to offer the asking price. You can come in below, or if there's competition from other buyers, you can come in above asking price. A real estate agent will help you find a good purchase price that you can afford and that fits the property. Now, you and your agent will determine a good purchase price by working through your upfront purchase price costs and your monthly expenses going forward, as we discussed in a different video. You also need to set a purchase price that will appraise if you're taking lending. You can't offer $1 million for a $200,000 property. There's no way the bank will ever touch it on that type of deal. Closing date. Now, you can put your preferred closing date in your offer. I tell people to expect about 45 days from accepted offer to closing. And this gives time for people to end their lease, to make arrangements for moving, and to get ready to close. Your offer is stronger if you can close faster. A seller does not want to wait too long. If you and your real estate agent have already done your homework and gotten your financing in line, your offer will be more competitive. Earnest money. Earnest money is the amount of money that you're willing to put at risk prior to closing. This is the amount of money you'll forfeit if you back out of the deal without a good reason offered by a contingency. I tell buyers to put in the least amount as possible, sellers to put in as much as possible. Your real estate agent will help you find a good number that you're comfortable putting up. Now, if the deal goes through, the earnest money comes with you to closing and goes through your down payment or closing costs. If the deal falls apart, you may have to forfeit this earnest money to the seller. But if you back out following one of the contingencies we're going to talk about, you should get your earnest money back. Now remember, a contingency is a way out of a purchase contract if something isn't what we expect when we wrote the offer to purchase. Let's address the standard contingencies in an offer to purchase. The inspection contingency is the first we'll address. After you have an accepted offer, you can send a professional home inspector or other qualified party to go look at the house. They can look at anything you want: the well, the septic, the utilities, the roof, the structure, the chimney, whatever you need. A good real estate agent will help you identify potential issues in the showing and help steer the home inspection towards these issues. Now, a home inspector writes up a report that typically lists almost every single thing that could potentially be wrong with this house. Your real estate agent and you will then go through the report and look and see if there's actually issues that make you nervous or that you're scared about. If so, you can give notice and start a negotiation with the seller about those issues, about fixing them before you buy the house. If you can't make a deal with the seller and you don't want to buy the house with those issues disclosed, you may be able to get out of the deal. Now, the inspection contingency typically happens right away after an accepted offer, typically within the first 2 weeks. The appraisal contingency may take a little longer, as your lender hires an appraiser to go to the property, inspect it, and write a report giving an opinion of value. The appraiser is looking for comparable home sales that tell your lender what the house is worth if you have to sell it later. The appraisal contingency says the appraised value must be the offered purchase price or more. The appraised value, if it comes in lower than what you offered, you can renegotiate the price or try to get out of the deal. In short, the appraisal contingency helps you make sure you don't overpay for the house and that your lender will actually lend you the money you need to buy it. The clean title contingency. Every property has a title or a history of what happened to this property from previous owners. Previous owners may have had mortgages or judgments or liens on the property. Those are instances where a previous owner owes money to someone else and they took security on the property. Or a previous owner may have granted an easement over part of the property that benefits someone else. The clean title contingency asks that a title company to look at the title and list all the potential issues. If the title company comes back and finds judgments or easements that you didn't know about, you can ask that those be removed or resolved. If the seller can't or won't do it, you can back out of the deal under this contingency. The best part is that if the title company misses something on the title record and they issued you a policy of insurance, they should pay for that issue. This, in short, is what title insurance does. The financing contingency. The financing contingency in the offer to purchase says that if you cannot get the loan you want on the interest rate you want and on the monthly payment you want, you may be able to back out of the deal. Lender is collecting all this information we just talked about, the inspection reports, the appraisal, the title commitment, and also looking closer at your finances to determine whether it wants to lend you the money for this house. After its review, if the lender will make a lending decision. If you cannot get what you want, you have the opportunity to walk away from this deal or potentially renegotiate. Now, these contingencies are designed to protect a buyer from the unknown or the unexpected from buying a house. A good real estate agent writes an offer and uses these contingencies to protect you, the buyer. Make sure you have a good real estate agent who knows how to play the game and write an offer to benefit you. Now, here's the tip I promised at the beginning of the video. The standard offer to purchase splits up certain closing costs between the seller and the buyer. You can move those costs around and negotiate to either reduce your closing costs as a buyer or try to lower your purchase price by paying some of the seller's closing costs. Most real estate agents don't even think about this, don't even know about this, but it's always something worth looking into. So what's in an offer to purchase? A lot. This is a long video. We covered a lot of ground here. There's a lot going on in an offer to purchase and in a real estate deal in total. That's why the smartest thing you can do is find a great real estate agent to help you. Our team is really good, and we're ready to help you find your next home. Check out our website or give us a call and come meet one of our agents. And check out more of my videos to learn more about buying and selling real estate. This is Tyler Wilkinson. See you next time.